Hello and welcome to my kitchen. My mat is laid out, so let's both come up onto our yoga mats. Or you don't have one, that's okay too. Standing in a mountain pose with our hands at heart center. Just breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Feel the balance between the feet. Hips over heels. Inhale, reach the arms up nice and tall. Soften those knees. Exhale, hinge the hips and forward fold. Let the crown go. Inhale, a halfway lift. Breathe in through the upper chest. Exhale, bring the belly in and fold forward again. Inhale to reach up, nice long, tall stretch in the body. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Inhale, reach up, tall stretch. Exhale, down to forward fold again. Inhale, a half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold forward heavy. Spend some time here to wiggle it out. Let the weight fall through the spine to the earth. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale to fold so deep. Inhale, reach up, tall stretch. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Inhale, reach up, big sun breath. Exhale, fold forward, soft knees. Plant those palms, step back into a plank shape. Find our shoulders over wrists. Wiggle out those heels, press the ground away. Feel our outer shoulders pull down and the inner portion of our shoulder blades puff up. Inhale. Exhale, start to bend those elbows, send our shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, draw our heart down to earth. Inhale, and exhale back to a downward dog shape. Pedal out those heels, take a moment. Inhale, reach our right leg up and back. Exhale, knee toward the chest. Stepping through for a lunge. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale to step back to a down dog. Inhale, a left leg up and back. Exhale, knee toward the chest, stepping through for the lunge on the other side. Inhale, a half lift. And exhale, stepping back to that downward dog shape. Inhale, draw forward to a plank. Come through your vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, a cobra shape. Exhale, heart to earth. Inhale and exhale back to a downward dog. Beautiful. Pedal it out. Take a moment. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, knee toward the chest. Step about halfway through. Drag the fingertips toward the foot as you lengthen out the leg. Lengthening out the back. Inhale. Bring the hands to the hips. See if we can send our right hip back and our left hip forward. Beautiful. Exhale, bend the knee. Plant the palms. Step back to a plank shape. Work through your vinyasa flow. Or back to downward dog. Let's all meet back in our downward dog. Pedal the heels and take a moment, and then go ahead and lift up our left leg up and back, stepping halfway through, dragging the fingertips toward the leg as you straighten it out, bringing ourselves up along spine, hands to the hip to notice, and sending our left hip back, our right hip forward. Good. Forward fold, bend the knee, step back to plank, and in through your vinyasa flow again. Beautiful. Back to downward dog. Step forward into forward fold. Let yourself hang. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale to fold deep. Inhale, a tall stretch. Arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's bring our hands into fists and bring them back to our lower sacrum, or our sacrum rather, just the sacrum, squeezing the elbows together. Inhale through the upper portion of the chest, through the heart. Send it up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Squeeze. Press a little bit into the sacrum. Inhale, lifting the heart, and maybe you bend a little bit in the spine, maybe not, but lift through that line of the heart. Send it up to the ceiling. Take a couple breaths and bring yourself back toward the center. Draw the arms up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Fold all the way down. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold deep. Inhale, reach all the way up, big tall stretch. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Inhale, interlink the fingers, big reach up toward the center, and then lean over to one side, whatever side you'd like to start on. Inhaling through those palms, then through the center again. Exhale over to the opposite side, lengthening through those palms, through the spine. Inhale through the center, flip those hands in, back to heart on the exhale. Inhale, reach up, big sun breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale to fold again. Inhale, step our right leg back into a lunge shape. Lift up on the inhale, fingertips reach, ribcage reaches, and arms out to shoulder height. Twist ourselves toward our knee. You can lower the knee if you'd like to, or lift it up, keeping that leg long. It's up to you. Let's inhale our arms back through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Turn ourselves back into a warrior two shape, turning that right foot, lowering the shoulders. Inhale, bring ourselves into reverse warrior, lifting our left arm up. Exhale, windmill our arms back toward the center and step back to a plank shape. Find our plank shape, take your vinyasa flow. Inhale and exhale, find some space. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and step forward toward the top of our mat, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale to fold deeply. And inhale, big tall stretch, arms reach high. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, big sun breath again, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping our left leg back this time for the lunge. Inhale, reaching those arms up nice and tall, rib cage high. Exhale, arms to shoulder height, twisting ourselves toward our right knee this time. Nice long stretch through those fingertips. We can bring the knee down if we'd like to, the left knee, or keep it lifted with that long leg pressing into the ball of the foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn ourselves into warrior two, bending through the right knee, shoulder height arms. Let the shoulders drop. Inhale, reverse warrior, lifting the right arm up. Exhale, windmill those arms forward. Come back into a plank shape. Work yourself through your vinyasa flow back to a downward dog shape. Take the breath. Use the time and space you have here. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal out those heels. Let's come on forward to a plank shape after we've spent a little bit of time in our downward dog. So pedal it out, take a moment, press into the heels, tilt the tail, find some space and lengthen the arms. Inhale to our plank pose. Exhale over to the left side, lifting the right arm up into a side plank. Beautiful, reach and come back to the center plank. All the way over to the other side, planting through the right hand, reaching up through the left, staggering the feet or stacking, reaching up, taking a big breath, and back to our center plank. Let's go back over to the right side, the left side, kneeling, giving ourselves a little bit of a kickstand here with our foot. So reach up through the leg, nice long leg, arm over the head, pointing toward the crown of the head alongside the ear. And then a little flow here as we reach first, opening up through the side body. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach as long as you can. Exhale, in. Inhale, and bring ourselves in one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant the palm, plant the foot. We'll step back to our plank shape and bring ourselves through our vinyasa flow. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, and back to downward dog when we feel ready. Back to our plank shape, over to the right side, lifting up through the left arm. Planting through right onto our middle plank and then over to the left side, reaching up through the right arm, back through the center. Let's go ahead and kickstand through our right side. Plant through the knee, lift up through the arm, lift the leg, arm overhead alongside ear, reach long stretch through that left side. And then a flow as we inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, go through your own flow about 4 times here. Inhale to reach. Exhale to bring it back. Inhale to reach. Exhale to bring back. Reach and plant. Plant the feet, step back to plank. Beautiful, back through your vinyasa flow. Inhale and exhale, feel the body move with the flow of the breath. Beautiful. Take a moment for yourself, step forward, fold. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale to fold deeply. Let the head hang, shake no and yes. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, a big, long, tall stretch. All the way up to the ceiling, hands through the heart center. Inhale, big sun breath through the heart center. Feel long. One more. Inhale, big, long, tall stretch through those arms. And forward fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, a half lift, maybe fingers to the ground. Step back with the right leg. Turning ourselves up into that tall lunge, arms reach tall. Planting through the back heel, coming into a warrior one. Bringing the arms down to cactus height, sending the heart up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Then exhale, inhale, arms up high, and exhale, hands through the heart center. Inhale, arms reach tall. And exhale, we'll reach on forward, shifting our weight into the left leg, reaching up through the ball of the right foot, coming into warrior three. Hands through the heart center, push through the ball of that right foot. Let's clasp our hands behind ourselves, interlacing the fingers, opening the chest, finding that long line from crown to the ball of our foot. Focus here, breathe here. Hug through the inner line of the leg. Feel that long spine. Balance. Beautiful. Arms come back toward the heart center. We'll step our back foot back down into that warrior two. Reach the arms up high. Take a big breath. Exhale into that cactus shape, sending the heart up and lift. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Reaching forward. Stepping ourselves back into a forward fold. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale to fold. Exhale, inhale to reach back through that left leg, coming up into warrior one, planting through the back heel, lifting ribcage high. Bring those arms into cactus shape. Breathe in through that upper chest, through the heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Inhale, arms reach up really tall, leaning ourselves forward into that front leg, into the right leg, shifting the weight forward, allowing our left leg to be long, hands through the heart center, push through the ball of the back foot, the ball of the left foot this time, balancing on our right leg, interlacing the fingers behind, push the fists away, open the chest, feel the crown to the toes. Balance, breathe, reach, focus. Beautiful. Hands back to heart center. Step back through the back leg, back into our warrior one. Arms reach, big lift. Hands to that cactus shape. Inhale through that upper chest. Beautiful. Arms reach. Exhale through the heart center. Let's go ahead and plant those hands down. Step ourselves back and go through your vinyasa flow. Enjoy. Back to a downward dog shape. Back to a child's pose shape. Lower the knees. Those of us that came back, take a moment here. Breathe. Feel long. Reach the fingertips. Rock the hips. Rock the forehead. Whatever we like here. Just take a moment for yourself here. Go ahead and bring ourselves forward onto all fours. Tuck the toes, sit back on the heels, and then come up on the knees, lifting the arms up, taking a great big inhale. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Let's bring the hands behind ourselves like we did when we were standing into that camel pose. Remember that we brought the shoulders away from ears, squeeze the elbows toward each other, then just press very gently into the fist to begin squeezing, lifting through that upper heart, finding a string attached to the heart to the ceiling. Lift up with the inhale. Maybe you feel flexible enough. You want to rotate those shoulders a little more. Press into the tops of the heels. Maybe we can bring the heels of the hands to the heels of the feet. And lift and press up. Take an inhale through the heart. And bring yourself back when you feel ready. Drawing the arms up, big breath. Exhale through the heart center. Have a sit back on the heels. and just take a lean back in toward those heels, stretching out those toes. Take a moment as much as you need to. Beautiful. Inhale, come up on the knees, arms reach. Exhale, hands through heart center. Let's go ahead and come back to an all four shape to take a moment. Let's pedal out the tops of the feet if that feels good for you. Maybe sway the hips a little, take a moment, plant through the palms. Let's have a look at our right shoulder, and then our right hip, our right foot, and maybe the left foot. Feeling an opening through the left side body. And draw ourselves back toward the center. Let's have a look to our left shoulder, left hip, left foot, and right foot. Just finding a big C shape in the spine. A breath through the right side, and then back through the center. Take a moment here to pedal. And pressing through, coming up to lift the chin, lift the hips, seeing the body. Tuck the tail back in around the spine, tuck the chin, curve the spine. Take your time, inhale to bring the tail up, to drop the belly, lift the heart forward, pull the mat toward you to lift the chin and chest. Exhale, push the mat away from you to tuck the tail in, to curve the spine in, to tuck the chin. And take a few cat-cows here. Maybe close the eyes, just enjoy the movement of the spine. Placing our elbows down to where our palms were, coming into a melting heart. So feel free to walk those fingers forward, walk the hands forward, extend the arms. Maybe the chin comes down to the ground, maybe the forehead. Let the ribs melt, the heart melt. The shoulders feel open. Beautiful. Let's bring ourselves over to the side, over to the right side. Just go for a little walk and then bring yourself back down. The heart melts. You take the breath. Beautiful. Walk yourself over to the left side. So tilting that side body to the side, or upper body to the side. Breathe. And back toward the center. Give ourselves another melt. Our heart, kiss our heart to the earth. And come back up. Let's walk ourselves back into a child's pose. Perhaps it feels good to have the knees open here. Hips to heels. Rest the forehead, maybe stacking the fists if we find we have some space. Extending the arms if that feels good. And then walk ourselves over to the right side, just like we did with melting heart. We're a little lower down, feeling the crease of the hips and the crease of the knees. In and out. Go ahead and walk over to the other side, extending the arms, letting the body rest and fall down toward the ground here. Giving yourself a moment in time. In through the nose, out through the nose, come back through the center. Let's walk ourselves back up to all fours. Bring our hips to the side and turn ourselves all the way around onto a bound angle shape. So onto our bums, open up the knees, and we'll kiss our soles of our feet together, maybe holding the toes or holding onto the ankles. Seeing if we can just let our hip creases and our hips relax into the shape, creating a bowl shape with our pelvis leaning back, sending the tip of our pelvis forward, making that caving in of the low belly. Take a moment here, and then we'll start to bring that pelvis back forward, tilting the pelvis forward, sending our tails back, a little tilt in our pelvis. Send the heart up if that feels nice for you, a big extension or a big caving in, coming back. Curving the belly in, tilting the pelvis back, tilting the tail out. Maybe making some circles and creating that bowl shape as you move your way over to one side. And as you start to come forward, tilting that pelvis forward, tilting the tail back. And then bowl shape over to the side, to the back, and go the other direction. So tilting that pelvis out, tuck, or bring the tail outward and back toward the center. Beautiful. Keep going. A couple more in this direction. Sending our heart forward as much as you like to. Beautiful. Back toward the center. Let's close our knees like a book and come onto our backs. Bring the knees to chest when you feel ready. Maybe holding the backs of the legs or hugging around the calf, the bone, or holding just the wrists or cupping the hands and letting the knees fall open a little bit, feeling some space in the belly. Send our legs up into the sky. Press through the heels. Press those toes. Make some circles. Move the legs around a little bit. Get rid of any stagnant energy. Take some time for yourself, and then we'll release those legs nice and long, arms above the head. Bend those elbows. Take some time to wiggle it out here. Maybe if we wear glasses, it feels nice to take them off. Maybe bringing the arms along our sides, our palms facing up. Let the feet fall away. Get rid of any itches or twitches or tickles. And just come back to the breath here. Feel our bellies rise and fall. In through the nose, out through the nose. Feel cradled by the earth and snuggled by gravity on the top of the body. Enjoy whatever there is to enjoy here. So imagine we're being held. We're being held by the earth underneath the body. This great big hand holding you. And then like a weighted blanket on top of the body, a little snuggle from gravity. And just enjoy the flow of breath. And I promise I'll bring you back when it's time to come back. And slowly start to bring awareness to the body and breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes, maybe reach the arms up overhead and point the toes, a big long stretch. Bend the elbows, release, take a moment or two. And do what you like to do here, maybe bend the knees, maybe simply just lay still. And we'll start to bring the knees in toward the chest, roll ourselves over to the right side of the body, and we'll hold ourselves again here. And extending the leg, pressing through our palms, let's press ourselves back up and come into a seated shape when we feel ready. Any seated shape will do. I invite you to close your eyes and sit up nice and tall. And breathe. I invite you to place one of your hands on your chest and one on your belly. Take a big breath in and out. My heart is at ease, knowing what's meant for me will not pass me by, and what passes me by was not meant for me. Bring our hands to our heart center. Take a really big inhale. Let's take a big sun breath together to end our practice. Draw the hands to where the heart lives. The light and the love in me truly honors the light and the love in you. Namaste. And see you again soon.